Hello everyone, Allie here, and welcome to the Gold Mine. Thank you so much for joining me here on another episode at Allie's Treasure Trove. Today, as you guys can see, we do have a new episode of ALLYCHAT. And again this week, I'm going to be trying out a new palette. Now, I did pick this up at Ulta not too long ago. This one here, the Rebel Honey, and a few other Juvia's Place palettes, small little quads, were on sale. So I've heard good things about this brand before. I like the different color assortments and I wanted to go ahead and try them on out. So this one actually matches my shirt today. But since I am recording that Orihime figure unboxing for this past Tuesday, I kind of wanted to match a little bit. You know, she has orange hair. That's about it. I just kind of wanted to do a little bit of a color match. Plus, I think this color looks pretty good on me, so I'm excited to see what this little palette has to offer. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. I'm getting started recording later than I wanted to. Bossman's still getting his new office set up. And though he has most of everything set up, he still likes to come over here and then not answer his messages on whether he's done coming over here. And then when I think he's done, he comes back over here and then does that every few hours. So getting started later, I just sent a message. I'm like, don't come back. Just don't come back. Which he hasn't looked at his messages in like 3 hours, so whatever. Well, let's hope there's no interruptions here this evening. I would think about this time that he's done, but you never know. You never know. So I am excited to open up everything that we have on the schedule today. So I'm recording, as you guys, if you can tell, Monday night. That is what works best in my schedule for ALLYCHATs. That is what I prefer. For recording ALLYCHATs, I know they're so far in advance, but like I said, that is what works best in my schedule. So tonight, for the regular channel, do have some White Shorts and some Yu-Gi-Oh! And I had a lot of good luck with Yu-Gi-Oh! This past weekend, so hope that keeps up that trend. Haven't seen anything crazy out of this assortment of Mushoku Tensei boxes for Weiss. So hope to have some really cool pulls there as well. Excited to check out my Orihime, which is chilling in the box back here. And maybe, depending on how much time I actually have, and if I'm feeling up to it, just because I still have a lot of mail to do as well, would be nice to finish off my Squishmallows. I'd like to finish off my Squishmallows and maybe even Turnip Boy. So the goal is Thursday. I think the post game for Turnip Boy will be very short. So it'll be nice if I could have a regular video as well for you guys. Thinking can go ahead with the rest of those Squishmallows. That's what I saw, a giant axolotl Squishmallow at Target. Like giant, like huge. Huge. If I remember, I'll edit it in. I took a picture of it. But it's so cute. But I was like, I have no room for it. And I'm like, Squishmallows are so dangerous. If I had an ounce less of self-control, that would be in my house. I just know I'd get kicked out if I bought it, so. But it was adorable. It was blue. Squishmallows are too cute. They're too cute. Too cute. So I'm excited to see what I get in those cards. I was aiming to record that last Tuesday. I'd even taken a thumbnail and everything because last Tuesday's outfit was great. I loved it. I loved it so much. That was like the pink with the jacket. And I like that one a lot. So I do have a reject thumbnail. I just didn't get around to it. My schedule wasn't good to end up recording it. I ended up having too much to do that night. So didn't get to do that already, but maybe I can get into that tonight as well. Of course, you guys will have known already by whether that was uploaded 3 days ago or not, but I don't know yet. That would be coming later. I'm getting into here with a little bit of darker colors. I like this assortment, you know, just 4 colors, but it's a good assortment. Not even sure what color you'd call this, like burnt orange perhaps? But I do like it. I was actually a guess when I got this shirt here. There was a nice yellow one as well. They just didn't have my size. Because I tried on a small. They had each color in smalls. And I was like, that's a bit large. It seemed a little bit too loose. I like this fit better. This is the extra small. And they didn't have the yellow in the extra small. So I'll look online, maybe pick that up. I know I have this shirt in several different colors. I have it in green. I have a similar one in blue. And I have a similar one that is black and white. But the actual exact same one I have in green. So I feel like I have it in black too. I probably have it in black as well. Guess, I don't know. They put a lot of stuff out in like the same style in different colors. And it's like, oh, that's new. And I'm like, it's not really new. I've seen that before. I have it. But you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It works well for me. I like the style. Just like the little tee with the little black edges and the little logo like right here. I have that in I think 7 colors now. But I like them. They fit well. They look good. So I'm fine with it. Alright, this looks pretty cute. At least I think it does. I think it looks pretty cute. Let's see, does it look cute on camera? It looks cute. I wish I had more sparkle. Should I put some of the sparkle on top? Yeah, let's put sparkle on it. There is the more sparkly quad part. Sparkly quadrant. Yay, a little bit of sparkles. All right, I look like a giant pumpkin. Yes. All right. I will admit, when I first put my brush into the first color, I was like, that doesn't look like much came up on the brush. But, you know, I think it looks good. So definitely a good $10 investment. We'll check out the other ones another time. I got one that was more green themed and one that was more like blue themed. There is like a grayish one, but I was like, I don't think I'll actually use those colors. So excited to try out the other ones, whether they'll be on camera in an ALLYCHAT or just in general. Well, the time will have to tell, so I think that looks cute. So my first ever experience with Juvia's Place. Good. I like it. I like this color. It matches my shirt, which is exactly what I wanted. So yay. All of that is good. So now, time, right, I cleaned everything around the eye that I want to. I believe so. Let's go ahead and get primed up, and then we'll get into our usual business. Oopsies. Knocking over my beauty blender. So, as I hope to mention in the video, of course I haven't recorded it yet, so who knows if I'll remember or not. This Tuesday's unboxing was chosen by my patrons over on Patreon. I went up and put a little poll. Did get in a couple of new Bleach figures, so the Orihime here. And then, the one that did not win the vote, one person voted for it. I can't see who votes, but I can see the numbers. I can also see when people switch their vote, because sometimes, you know, votes for certain things disappear. Like on the cosplay poll, I noticed one vote moved to a different category. And you know, I haven't seen any movements in that poll. I remember once I did a vote for if the Ultimate Excavators last year, when that existed, wanted a cosplay preview photo for the month, for the monthly sign photo, or Allie and Niv. And it had been a tie, so I made the executive decision to pick Allie and Niv. And then I looked a couple days later, someone had switched their vote, and I was like, too late. Y'all are too late to the cosplay one, so whatever. The cosplay one that came the month after with the Black Widow anyway, so it didn't matter. But I was like, I saw that. So I didn't realize that it wasn't locked. I don't know if there's a way to lock the polls. But yeah, so patrons decided this week they wanted to check out Orihime first. Next week should be checking out the Gin. As long as nothing changes, nothing comes up, you never know. I might get in something crazier. And then be like, oh, I'm gonna unbox this instead. So we'll see. That reminds me, I need to finish up. Amy sent me the bill for my Stardust Dragon. I don't think that would come in next week, but if it does. Stardust Dragon. I think Turnip Boy should actually be finishing up this week, so maybe take a break from Alley Plays Thursdays and have unboxings back to back. We'll see. As I enjoy the unboxings. Some of them are popular, some of them are not, which is perfectly fine. But I wish I could figure out what the pattern was. Alright, let's work on getting ready here. My skin has been relatively okay recently. So hopefully it stays that way. We are thinking that Masterwork is actually coming this upcoming week. So the Kira cosplay will be back. Last time I did the Kira cosplay, my skin was horrible. Thankfully it looked okay with the Kira cosplay, but then afterwards, it was the same day, it was the release date, the same day I filmed all that Kira theme stuff, was the day that Marvel Annual came out. And when I took my makeup off, you know, makeup not letting the skin breathe and such, it had really exacerbated my skin problems. I looked really bad. It was horrible. So hopefully I have good skin for Kira this time around. just because it helps my, because, normal skin tones have different colors, but I want to look perfect with all one skin tone, which is why I wear foundation and everything. So, having, of course, you can cover up anything to an extent. You can cover up anything to an extent, and I can actually cover everything up if you have enough skill as well. I don't understand how people do it. Sometimes I think it's makeup plus filter, where it's like, how do you get rid of your skin texture? That can't be real. But you can always see, even though it's all one color, you guys can see there's bumps on my forehead. Like, it's just that's just what a real person looks like. Sorry to burst your guys' bubbles. It was funny enough, I remember there's a comment, and I'm just like, yeah, people don't realize what makeup is, because it was a lot, especially that last Tuesday. 2 Tuesdays ago. For me, it was last Tuesday. For you guys, it was the Tuesday before. But with that pink outfit, where I had like the super pink blush, and I was like, well, this is a good look. This is why I wanted to record the Squishmallows last week, but I didn't have time. And then someone's like, nice light makeup look. I'm like, no, this is not light. This is anything but light. This is very heavy. I wear a lot of makeup every day. What do you mean, light makeup? But I guess they just saw the pink, and they're like, that's not natural, and just assume like the one color skin tone. Hey, camera, one color skin tone, and not looking like a raccoon constantly is normal. It's like, no, it's not. Hey, camera. Hey, rude. There we go. I'm watching you, monitor. I just found that funny, and I was like, I don't think they're trying to make a joke. I think they're actually being serious. Because, I'll see that sometimes, too. Like, you go to, like, pictures that, very obviously, airbrushed or photoshopped, whatever it may be, face app, whatever is used, and people are like, wow, natural queen. It's like, no, anyone that wears makeup knows that that's a lot of makeup and smoothing and all different kinds of stuff. And it's like, whatever. It's like, yeah, come on. It's like, do you guys forget what normal people look like? Do you guys forget what normal skin looks like? It's like, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm actually just kind of concerned. I'm like, I don't want to turn into one of those, YouTube people or Instagram people where it's like, I'm considered a bad influence. Like, promoting, like, fakeness. It's like, I'm not. This is, I do ALLYCHAT. You guys can see what I look like normally. So, which isn't bad. I don't use makeup because I feel like I look bad. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes it's rough. But I wear makeup just because I do. I don't know. I like it, having it on camera. I feel like I'm putting my best face forward. Makes me less conscious about my skin and everything. So maybe I am a bad influence. I don't know. Just by virtue of saying, my best face. It's like, but Allie, you can have a good face without makeup. I'm like, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I can't. Just, this is my preference. Being on camera. And I like putting on makeup. Some days I don't. But for the most part. I do. So. But that's the thing, too, is, like, it's not like I'm afraid to take pictures without makeup. I very rarely wear makeup. Very rarely wear makeup not for work-related stuff. Like, sometimes if I go out to eat or something afterwards, or I go somewhere, it's like I'll leave my eyeshadow on because I think my eyeshadow just looks cool. But I'll take off the rest of my skin because, just, one, you gotta let your skin breathe. Two, I get oily and I feel gross. So, but like, I'll leave the eyeshadow on, but I don't think I actually put on, anything besides maybe like a lip gloss, or, what are they called? What are you called? I'm staring at one right now. What are you? Lip balm, that's what they're called. I like a lip balm, and that's just because my lips are dry. So, I don't know. Just because I don't feel the need to. I don't think anyone needs to. It's just, again, up to personal preference. But, and some people then think that I guess I'm just natural. And then I feel bad because then setting up people with bad expectations. So, it is what it is. So, anyways. I try to be as transparent about this stuff as possible. Like, actually, this past weekend, Twitch chat got super triggered. It was funny. I was like, if anything, I could change anything plastic surgery is I hate this thing. I would get this thing removed. I've even thought about it multiple times, and I've looked into it, researched it multiple times, and I'm like, but what if I change my mind in, like, 10 years and I regret it? So I haven't done it, but... Hold on. And someone was like, Allie, but what if Marilyn Monroe took hers off? And I'm like, I don't like them. Maybe she'd look better without it. And the church chat was like, And I was like, I don't know. Marilyn Monroe, I feel just looks kind of, if you just took any skinny person, put a bunch of makeup onto me. It's like she's, average person. I don't know. I just don't see anything special. And Twitch chat was very, very unhappy with that. I'm like, I don't know. I think she just looks very normal. I don't know. It's like if you styled, like I said, this skinny blonde person's hair like that, and you put on a bunch of makeup and red lipstick, I feel like that's just kind of what you'd look like. I don't know. For classic beauty, timeless beauty, whatever it's called. If I had to pick, I couldn't remember her name, but I think Audrey Hepburn's very pretty. Which actually, Daisy Ridley got like a shorter haircut, and I was like, wow, that looks great. She looks like a Vulcan with her short hair, but I really like it. I think that looks really good. I don't know if she has like, it's a combination of having like the face shape for it or like whatever it is, but she's rocking the short hair, and I'm like, ooh, that looks really good. I think it's just personal preference. Like, I mean, if you think Marilyn Monroe is the most gorgeous person to ever exist, more power to you. I don't see the hype. I don't know. I mean, yeah, she's prettier than me, but I don't think she's like stunning. I don't know. I think it's just not my style. I don't think she looks bad. Not at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, I don't know. The, like, Us Weekly magazine stuff kind of creeps me out, where it's like, sexiest woman alive, sexiest man alive, and it's like, this is kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. I could be the weird one. That is definitely a possibility. That could just be me being weird, but I don't know. That creeps me out. It's like people are more than just their looks, right? That's what they always tell you growing up. It's like, you don't have to, you always gotta just be you, be your best self. Looks aren't everything, and then you grow up and it's all about, what you look like. I mean, I guess that's also just for what I do. YouTube, Instagram, whatever it may be. But anyways, we're gonna put some gold on my cheeks. We're gonna be shiny. We're gonna be shiny, but not oily shiny today. We're not gonna be dewy. We're just gonna be highlighted up the wazoo. I always seen YouTubers use highlight, and I was like, what is the purpose of that? That's kind of weird. And then I started using highlighter, and now I can't have enough. It just like smother my face in highlighter. I need it. I need more. I don't know what it is. I just like look and be like, ooh. Caught the light. Ooh. I feel like it's eye-catching. I don't know. I feel like it helps detract. You guys see something shiny on my cheeks, you're like, whoa, Allie, what is that? Instead of looking at the skin texture by my hairline. Cheating. Alright, let's chisel out my jawline. And I can't go like this all the time to have a natural shadow. We gotta put in a fake shadow. Fake shadow. It's all fake. It's makeup. We're making it up as we go. Ellie, why do you do Kermit voice when you have your chin out? That's just part of doing Kermit voice. I'm like halfway there. May as well just go for it. It's hard to talk normally. Maybe that is just the key to doing Kermit voices. Yeah, Kermit voice. I need to give someone in the Final Fantasy IX playthrough Kermit voice. Someone needs Kermit voice. Kermit voice is a voice that I've adapted to very, it doesn't always sound like Kermit, but what I call Kermit voice is very easy for me to produce now. So why am I not using that resource? Anyways. I'm trying to think how many Final Fantasy IX characters that I know of that we haven't encountered yet. There's the little girl with the blue hair, Quinoa, which I think we saw Quinoa this past weekend, because I took a wrong turn, and I went to the Q Marsh. I was just like, they said something about following a texture on the ground, I was like, this looks bumpy, let's go in here. It was not the grotto, but you know what, it worked out. Where's my spray? What did I just do? I smacked the table. Hey! There we go. Alright, so I gotta smack the table a little bit more lightly. The cord attached to the face cam has always been the most finicky one, which makes sense because it's not as weird of at an angle as the one on the card cam. But whatever. I think this is a nice light, but that's the thing is I try to emulate more natural, just because I cannot do crazy. I can't draw on eyeliner. Some people ask, Allie, why don't you wear eyeliner? Why don't you do this? It's like, I can't. So like, yeah, I could practice it, but I could also just not and just work on something else. And by work on something else, I mean like take a nap, not do makeup. But I do try to go for what would be considered a natural look. I don't try to do anything insane. Like, that was my attempt last week at, like, doing something crazy. It was like, nice light makeup look. I'm like, light? Excuse me? But I think this is cute. I like the colors out of the palette. Does matches my t-shirt. I think this is good. I feel like highlighter was a piece that I hadn't been using, which I'd owned a lot of highlighter palettes just because I thought they were cool. Then I had never used them. But I think they look good. On my neck. Why is there a breakdown on my neck? You know, better than my face. Better than my face. So I was getting to this predicament where I feel like this looks cute, but it doesn't match my outfit. So we're gonna take off this. Alright. What am I gonna do with my hair today? What am I gonna do with my hair? Wow. 21 minutes, that's fast. That was faster than the times I try to go fast. This looks kind of cute. What if I knock over my lip balm? No. What if I put it up? What if I do a little bit of... What if I just leave it down? I want to lose some more weight in my face before I start doing this a lot. I don't know. I feel like my face is too ovally at this moment. You know what? This doesn't look bad, though. I'm just so used to seeing my face like this because this is how I see myself in the monitor. That looking straight on to me looks weird. I don't feel like I look like me. Like this. This looks normal to me. This does not. This doesn't even look like my face when I look at it, which I can't really, but I can see it in the monitor and on the camera. Ah, that's so weird. And just like also not wearing my glasses to me looks weird. Although this is just what I look like, but I'm so used to seeing my glasses on. But it's weird. Does that make sense? Does anybody... Alright, glasses wearers. Glasses wearers who watch the Trove. And those who have made it this far in the video. What do you feel is your natural state anymore? Because I've been wearing glasses since 6th grade now. So when I first started wearing glasses, I felt like I looked weird with glasses on. But now I feel like I look weird without them. Let me know if that has happened to you in the comment section down below. But as always, I'm trying to use more of my lip products, but I'm thirsty. I start a video, I become thirsty. Is it because I'm normally not talking and then I start talking a lot and I become thirsty? Probably. Will I just blame it on the cameras? Yes. So I'm not going to put on whatever I'm going to do here. Probably just me gloss because I have infinite glosses and I'm trying to work through them. So probably just that, the little, where even you, Bare Minerals? Whatever. I've had these forever. I'm trying to thin out my collection of like lip products just because I'm like, why do I have so many? I don't even wear them a lot. So I've been forcing myself to wear them. So I'll do that after I go get some water or Dr. Pepper Zero. We will see. But with that, I can't believe we went through this video so much quicker than the times I actually try to go fast. I feel like this looks good. It doesn't look rushed or anything. So I think this is a good look, and I'm just going to leave my hair like this. I think this is fine. So, with all of that here, I think that does it for this Alley Chat. So, not as long as I expected, so that's nice. Maybe I will have time to film my Squishmallows. Yes! Because I do like this look. I do like this look, so I want to use it as much as I can. But with that does do it here for this episode of Alley Chat here on Allie's Treasure Trove. So if you guys enjoyed it, which I really hope you did, don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button. Comments for me, glasses wearers answering that question, or anybody else with any thoughts, go ahead and drop that down below. And of course, if you're not yet part of the Allie's Treasure Trove family, I'd love to have you join us. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, before I get on out of here, I do have to give a big shout out to all of my patrons over on Patreon. Thank you so much, you all, for your above and beyond supports. I really, truly do appreciate it. Do have 9 gemstone miners, and in Bounty Hunter Breaks, Jack Perez, Keith Mina, Mako, Rees, Stephen Olivo, Stephen Bly, and TJ Christensen. We also have 1 crystal collector, Sean F. But thank you so much again to all of my patrons, whether you're on a tier in which I say your name at the end of every video or not. Really, truly do appreciate your guys' above and beyond support. And I have been trying to post more there. I've been trying to go to the park more, get some more steps, exercise, just because I like walking. And the weather's been really nice, so I've been making an effort to, like, go. There's a park that I pass from my house to work, and I'd seen a small gator that I'd posted on Instagram earlier in the week, and then I saw a big gator. It wasn't while I was out walking around. I was actually driving to the exit, and so this video was pretty zoomed in. I took a video of, like, this giant alligator. I would think maybe, like, 10, I don't know. I'm not good with lengths. Maybe 10 to, like, 15 feet, somewhere in that range. Like, big. Like, big, big, big. So I zoomed in. So it looks like in the video, you guys probably think I was closer than I was, but it was by a lake that was pretty substantial distance from the road, and then I was, of course, on the other side of the road because I was driving this way and the gator was over there. So I was just trying to zoom in on the gator, having a good time, have some cool footage. Maybe it would, like, yawn or something. And then this one dude, I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Get away from the gator! And this dude walks over, and then this dude's friend, like, sneaks up with him. So the gator is, like, on his way. He's like, I don't want to mess with you. Get away from me. So the gator's, like, walking towards the little pond. And this guy, I thought he was just being dumb, like, trying to take a close picture. I'm like, get away from the gator, dude. You're stupid. And then his friend comes up and just spanks the gator's tail. And I'm like... So if you guys want to see that video, I know it sounds like a lot. It was like a whopping 30 seconds. I put it on Patreon. So patrons, if you guys haven't checked that out, you guys should watch it. It's a cool gator, and then Florida man ×2 strikes. So this is why we don't see gators a lot at the park anymore, because people keep bothering them. So they're just like, no, I'm not going to come out. I used to see them all the time when I was little. Now I feel like out of the past 10 times I've went, I saw the 1, 2. So like a 1 in 5 chance of seeing one. I used to see multiple all the time. Any time of day you go there. Now you have to go when it's, like, not busy. And then, or, like, if there's a lot of people on one side, if you run to the other side of the park, there might be a gator because they're like, there's noise over there. Which is what that one gator I saw the other day. So all the people were at the front. I saw him all the way at the other end of the trail. So I just want to see cool alligators. It's like, why do people try to mess with giant animals? And then after I got home, there's this video on Reddit of, like, a park ranger slapping a hippo in the face. And I'm like, people are nuts. Why are you... Look, I stretched out the video. That's because we hadn't had an Alley rant yet. No, most people probably aren't even watching anymore. I said like, subscribe, and I got into Patreon cringe, and now it's just me talking at the camera. No one's watching. If you watched, let me know down below. But with that I think does it. But anyways, I've been trying to post more on Patreon. I even put a video of a gator. There, that's the story. That's the story. But that does do it here for this episode. So, being Sunday, later this afternoon, we'll have a new episode of our Final Fantasy IX playthrough. Perhaps I have given someone Kermit voice. I don't know yet. We'll just have to wait and find out. But with that does it here in this one. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and I hope you all will join me next time as we unearth some more treasures here on Allie's Treasure Trove. Bye!